What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff. I talk about movies, video games, comic books, TV shows. If it's geeky, if it's nerdy, I love to talk about it here. And right now, I want to give you guys my my reaction to the trailer that dropped last night at DC Fandom for The Batman. Robert Pattinson's starring role as the Batman. Now, I say kind of reaction because I did watch it last night at DC Fandom. I watched the whole thing, beginning to end, and so I have seen this. But I want to go ahead and watch it again, and then we'll talk about it. All right, so let's watch the trailer for the Batman, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Love this opening. Just love it. It's creepy, atmospheric. The music is perfect. Kind of has this noir feeling to it. Definitely has that murder mystery feel to it.
Having a clue. Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
To the Batman. I like the suit. I do. Looks like something he designed.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
I think that's Andy Serkis.
Why is he writing to you?
Selena, I like that.
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
It's so cool.
The hell are you supposed to be?
And he keeps going.
I'm vengeance. This guy's crazy.
I love the logo too, especially with the A at the end of Batman right there. Oh, that's so cool.
You're part of this too. How am I part of this? You'll see.
We'll see. I love that. 2021. All right. So I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. It felt very Nolan-esque while still doing its own thing. Like didn't want Matt Reeves to copy Nolan. I wanted it to kind of take a page out of Nolan's book though, and then do his own thing with it. And it really feels like that. Like Matt Reeves is like, all right, let's look at what Christopher Nolan did, and then let's make it our own. And that's fantastic. It's been so long. We've never had a respectable Riddler on live action. Not even this Batman 66 stuff. I'm sorry, I know that has its fans. Batman 66 is dumb. It is. It is. We've never had a good Riddler on screen, and it looks like Paul Dano is going to knock it out of the park. This looks like it's creepy, atmospheric. It looks like there's going to be a real element of fear to what's happening in Gotham City. Looks like the Riddler is going to be a real type figure, like a Unabomber type figure who's going to really be making people afraid. That's great. That is fantastic. I like the look. Well, obviously, that's not the final costume, but the inspiration is already there. I didn't know how I would feel about Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, but I looked at him and I saw Commissioner Gordon. That's who he was. He embodied that role, and that's just real testament to how gifted he is as an actor. To be honest with you, I've seen Jeffrey Wright in a lot of things, obviously, but what I've seen him in the most is probably The Hunger Games. My wife watches the Hunger Games movies frequently. So I've seen him frequently in the Hunger Games. So that version of him is in my brain for whatever reason. And I just wasn't completely on board with his version of Commissioner Gordon until I saw this, and it just sold me. It blew me away. Um, let's talk about the fight scene at the end where he just pummels that guy, just pummels him. It felt like the warehouse scene from Batman vs Superman. That's what I want to see Batman be. I always said the warehouse scene is the single best sequence of Batman ever put on film. Say what you will about Batman vs Superman. I liked Batman vs Superman, by the way, but I understand how people maybe didn't like it. I could never understand how somebody didn't like the warehouse sequence. The warehouse sequence was the single best sequence of Batman ever put on film. And it looks like we're going to be getting more combat in the vein of the warehouse sequence. That's just what this told me. This sequence with him taking on this bad guy. Who were those bad guys, by the way? I don't know. They look like they were wearing clown makeup. Is the Joker a thing in Gotham City already? Is he not a thing? I don't know. That's going to be something that's going to probably definitely have to play out. We know that Colin Farrell plays Oswald Cobblepot in this. Did they take some inspiration from Batman Returns and have the circus gang work for Cobblepot? I don't know. I don't know. But it's going to be... it's gonna be cool to watch. It's gonna be cool to watch. I'm pretty sure we did get a shot of Cobblepot in it. Um, there's been memes where you've got Colin Farrell and this shot of this guy in the trailer, and I guess they look kind of alike. I don't know. This looks great though. This movie looks great. Oh man, DC is killing it right now. DC is killing it right now, and I just can't wait to see how these movies actually turn out. Because one thing that DC is always real good at is their marketing. They're always real good at their marketing. So we'll just wait and see how the films turn out. But I've definitely got very high hopes based on what we've seen so far. But what did you think of the trailer for the Batman? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on it. I love Robert Pattinson. Anybody who says, but he's the Twilight guy, you haven't been paying attention to film for the past 5 years. Robert Pattinson is a great actor who has established himself and grown beyond the Twilight movies. So let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for joining me here at the OQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff we love to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.